Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Vue 3 Firebase CRUD Firestore. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. So let's get started. So here I will add any kind of item over here. So let's add the Firebase CRUD. Okay, let's try to add this item. And if I go over here, let's check Firebase CRUD. So many items are there. I think its top should be there. Firebase CRUD. Is that it? Okay. And here we go with the Firebase CRUD. Firebase CRUD is added. Right. Let's try to update this one. So I will update this item to Firebase CRUD 2. Save. Okay. Let's see over here. Firebase CRUD 2. Updated. What's next? Delete. Let's delete this. Deleted. Let's go and check. It's deleted. This document does not exist. Right. So this is how we are able to perform the CRUD operation using the Firestore Vue 3 Firebase. Let's dive into the code level. Okay, so first file that should be the firebase.js, which we have discussed in the previous video. Just you need to add here const app firebase initialize app firebase config default app. I will show you the full-fledged code. Okay, so this is that one. So this is the Firebase. You need to install the latest Firebase version, right? And this is Firebase configuration. You will get it from the project settings. Okay, so here we have project settings. You will have to go over here and just need to copy the settings from here, web app, and this is the settings over here. Okay, so you need to just copy paste the settings right over here. Okay, then you need to initialize the Firebase app with the Firebase configurations, then export that app. Okay, this is the firebase.js file. You have to create it in the root file. Okay, next in the views we have the add item. Okay, so whenever we have the add item over here, so let's create a file in the views add item. So this is the add item file where we have the add item button. Okay, let's format this one. So here you can see that whatever we have button over here, right? So item name and the add. So same thing over here, add button, item name. Okay, then we have the import script, add item and the item services. So in the item services, we have all the data like how to add, how to update, okay, how to get items. So first one is this is the collection of the items. I will show you. So this all thing you need to import. Scroll up over here. Okay, so get Firestore collection, add doc, update doc, delete doc, and get docs from the Firestore. Okay, then you have to import the Firebase app, right? So db Firestore get app items collection would be the item. So here we have defined the items collection. So it could be the customers, user, or something. You can make it over here, right? So next we have a add item. So add doc items collection, whatever we can get, and then item. Okay, if something goes wrong, error adding the item. Okay, then console that one. Update item. So for updating the item we require the item ref and the new data. Okay, doc db items and with id. Then we have a delete, doc db items, then id, delete doc. Okay, so this is in the Firebase. Next we have a get item. So here we have a doc get docs items collection, corridor snapshot. We are mapping the data and just returning that one. Okay, if something goes wrong, then error getting the items and return empty. Let's back to that add items. Here we have the item name by default to be reference empty. Then add items to the Firestore. So here you can see that we have, you can see that when we click on the submit button, okay, what will happen? Add item. Okay, so add item will call on that submit of the button. Okay, so here we have the add item to the Firebase. Okay, so what it will do, if we will trim, it should not be blank, then we will call the add item. Okay, and then return item name and the add items to the Firestore. So you can see that this is that one. Okay, so this is the add item part where we are adding the items to the Firestore. Then we have the update. Let's check out the update part also. So here we have the update template. So here we have update item. So when I click on the submit form update, so it will go to the update item over here. So it will take the DB items and the ID, then update doc. Okay, so these are the things that definition of the Firestore Firebase. So it will go over here. Okay, update item, and then we have the setup. We have update items in the Firestore. So let's see. So update the item, selected item with the edited name. Okay, then here we are returning the edit item name and updated one in the Firestore. Okay, done this section. By default, selected item should be the type object and the required to be true. So in the selected item, you can see that what we have sending the props.selected.item, then name, what edited name should be with value, right? So this is the updated one. So whenever we do like this update, so here is the previous and this is updated, right? So here it will reflect over here. This is for that one updation. Then we have a list, item list view. Okay, so where we have all the list fetching the data, right? So here we have the all of the thing. Okay, then we have a listing of the item name. We're getting the item's name over here, selected, set selected item and delete. Okay, then here we have the update item which comes below over here with the input field. Then we have a save and the cancel button. Then we have a reference unmounted from the view get items, delete item and updated item, right? From the item resource, item services. Then we have a setup by default items to be empty. So first we'll set the items value with the get items. So get items, we have the Firestore where we have to fetch all the items with the ID and this name. Okay. Then we have a remove item. Then we will call this Firestore function, Firebase delete item. Okay, then we will showing the items dot value by filtering the data. Okay, the next one we have a set selected value and edited value. So which one we have to update and which we have to send to the Firestore to update that one. This is that function update selected item. Okay, and we have a cancel update also. So by default we will make it as a default to be the empty. So if I do the updation part, let's suppose, and do the cancel, nothing will happen. Okay, so this is the cancel update. So we will make the selected item for update value should be null, edited item name value to be the empty. On mounted, when there is a load function mounted, we will load the items. Okay, and this is the return. We are returning the items, remove items, set selected item for the update, edited, updated selected item, and the cancel update. Okay, and then we have the main file, that is app, where we have this add item and the item list and update item. Okay, so three template files we have included over here, and we are sending the items, right, and the selected item. So here you can see that we have a add item, item list, update item, and the get items components we are calling here. Add item, item list, update item. Okay, by default the items to be empty, selected item to be the null, load items first and set the value in the items. Selected item should be the whatever the item value, then unmount, load items and return all of this. Okay, so after doing this, you are able to successfully create the Firebase Firestore CRUD operations using the Vue 3. Any doubt, any query in that, just do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.